Good morning students. I hope you people are well, and today we are going to continue the next topic of lesson 4 motion, that is activity 4. As I said that day also, how to calculate the velocity and acceleration. For that we will see this one. See children, this is one tabular form. Time and distance is given, velocity and acceleration is given. You can see here time in second, distance in meter, then velocity meter per second, acceleration meter per second square. That is the unit for that. Children, in this, after completing the above table, draw the distance time graph we will place, and that we will found that it is in a uniform accelerated motion. Okay, because acceleration is constant with time. As you can see, acceleration is constant with time. Okay, if you will calculate, you will come to know. Then children, the area covered by the acceleration time graph, that is between 4 to 8 seconds, that we will calculate. Now we had allotted one graph between the acceleration and time. As you can see, in x-axis we are representing the time, and y-axis we are representing the acceleration. In x-axis, 0.2 difference we have taken, that is 2 points difference we have taken, and in y-axis also that same thing. Area of ABML, that is your square. Square means side by side, that is side multiplied by side. So AL will be multiplied by your LM, any side we can take. After that children, what we had seen, the value of AL is 4 meter. Complete value we will take from 0 to 4. Then from L to M, you can see here 8 minus 4, that will be your 4. So what will be the answer? 16 meter per second, that will be the answer for that. Now in the same way we will calculate the velocity. For that, again we had planted one graph. In that graph we had drawn one graph. In that graph we had seen that T1 is your 2 second. Again x-axis is for time and y-axis for the velocity. Velocity will be 0.5. Okay. Then second one, T2 will be your 6 second. Velocity will be your 1.5, that is point number E. Now we will calculate the acceleration. How we will calculate the acceleration? Final minus initial, that is the final will be your 1.5 velocity and the initial point will be your U, that is 0.5. Then the time T2 minus T1, what will be the final time duration and what will be the initial time duration, that we will make the difference. We will find the value 0.25 meter per second square, we got the value. After that children, we will calculate the complete, whether the motion is in uniform motion or not, or uniform not, that we will see. The area of the field is ABCDE. Okay children. Now here two things are going to come. As you can see in the figure, from ABCD, that is a rectangular shape, and ADE, that is a triangle shape. So how we will calculate for that complete figure? We will add the value, that is area of rectangle ABCD plus area of triangle ADE. Okay children. Here you people are knowing for the rectangle, length into breadth. So AB will be the length and BC will be the breadth. And for area of triangle, half base into perpendicular. So what will be the base for the triangle ADE? AD will be the base and DE will be your perpendicular. Now we will simply put the value children. For AB 0.5, BC 6 minus 2, what's the value? 4 now. Then half AD, what is the value of AD? It will be same because it is parallel. BC is parallel to AD, so its value will be your 4 only. Then DE 0.5 to 1.5. So what will be the value? We will minus that value, that is 1.5 minus 0.5. So you will get value 1. Then we will calculate and we will get the answer, that is your 4 meter. So that 4 meter will be your complete displacement. Okay children, I hope this graph is clear and I hope the calculation part is also clear. Very easy. After explanation, after seeing the video children, try to do this one in your rough copy. If any type of problem is there, you can ask freely. Okay. Mention the doubt, I will clear it. Then children, another important topic is equation of motion. What is equation of motion? 3 types of equation had been established for the motion. And in this children, we will try to establish a relation between velocity, acceleration and distance between the time interval. Some points had been included, that is some terminology had been included. The first one, time t, that will be known as your time interval. U, initial velocity of the object. V, final velocity of the object. A, acceleration of any object with time t. S, distance covered by an object with time t. Okay children, so this all are certain important terminology which is used in your laws of motion. Very important this one. Nicely you have to learn. Okay. Then see children, next one. Velocity time relation between the uniform acceleration motion. See children, this is a graph. That graph we had planted between the velocity and time. Okay children. And in this graph also you can see how we had coordinated with the previous activity. One rectangle is there and one triangle is there. So on the basis of that same logic, we will calculate the laws of motion. See children, in this, the first equation, that is BC. Where is BC children? In a triangle you can see. That BC, C point is your initial one and V1 will be your final one. Again that same thing, BC upon AC, that is perpendicular upon base. That same thing we can write for BC upon OD, because AC and OD is parallel to each other. So children, on that manner, that final velocity minus initial velocity, that is V minus U at time t, will be your acceleration. In this, what we will do children, V minus U will be at the right hand side and at the left hand side we will cross multiply t with A. So you will get AT. Then after that, the first equation of motion, again V equals to U plus AT. That is your first equation of motion. Very important children, keep remember this one. Then same logic children, what we had seen at the last class, not last class, in the same video we had seen in last activity, that is activity 2. From figure number ABCDO. ABC is a triangle, AOCD is your rectangle. So we will see the area of rectangle, that is OACD, and area of triangle, that is ABC. As you people are knowing, for rectangle we will take length into breadth, and for triangle we will take base into perpendicular, AC into BC. So children, we will do that one. Then see children, as you people are knowing, OD is equal to AC. So wherever AC is written, that place we can write OD. So here UT plus half OT, OA. OA is there. So at time T, initial one is your U. So OA can be written as UT and half OD into BC. Okay children, OD is common, BC we had taken and half we had written. Then for OD into BC, OD means OD will be your final, that is V. And for BC, V minus U. So this one overall we can write at time T, V minus U. After that children, what we had done, At time t we had mentioned that one. Okay children. Then v minus u can be written as at from where? From the first equation. And ut plus half at square, because already t is mentioned there. So we will write that one. Okay children. So that is s equals to ut plus half at square. That is your second law of motion. This can be written in another form. See children, we will calculate in another manner area of parallelogram OABD half into addition of parallel side of the parallelogram into height. That is the formula. So A plus BD into OD. In that manner we will calculate. Okay children. Here how it is written, you can see half. In place of OA you will write U because we don't know the value. AD we will write the V at time t. Okay. Then putting the value of t from equation 2. What the value we got from equation 2? From there we had put it the value. After that what we had done children, this half V minus U in V plus U into V minus U upon A, that is the value of t. Okay children. Then what we had done, V square minus U square upon 2A. This half 2 is there, that will be multiplied directly and it will be written. And you will get the equation V square minus U square equals to 2AS. So children, as per that we got three equations. First equation is V equals to U plus AT. Second equation is S equals to UT plus half AT square. Third equation is V square minus U square equals to 2AS. On the basis of that you can do the calculation also. A body is in a state of motion with velocity 4 meter per second. If its acceleration is 2 meter per second square, then what will be the velocity after 5 seconds? U equals to 4 meter per second, A equals to 2 meter per second square, V equals to question mark, T equals to this one. So from first equation we will put the value and you will get the value of V. After getting the value of V from the second equation, what we will do? Not second equation, from that same we will calculate the value of your S displacement. Okay children, these are the practice question you can do. Then see children, what is circular motion? As you people are knowing, when you are running the bicycle in a circular manner means in one particular path, at that time we are using the circular motion. Okay children. In this case what happens children, we will have one constant velocity. But constant velocity means the velocity may be changed or it may be at a constant motion. Movement will be same. Okay children. Such as some examples, motion of fan, then motion of hands of the clock. A constant movement is carried out. I hope you people had understood. If any doubt is there, you can ask children further. Thank you. Take care.